Today is Monday, July 27th, 2026, and we're speaking with Wroe, meteorologist, lead forecaster, NOAA National Weather Service, Honolulu. As of 11 a.m. today, what is the weather forecast for Oahu and the state of Hawaii?
Hey, good morning, everyone. The Fausto is hanging on to hurricane status, roughly 500 miles or so east of the state. So not going to see any big changes today, more or less, maybe a little bit of a switch in the winds. The trades will switch a bit more northerly on the track that we have forecast. And it's been pretty consistent. There's always some uncertainty involved with hurricane forecasting. In this case, it looks like the track has been fairly well behaved. And we think that there's some pretty high confidence that Fausto will pass north of the islands and be steadily weakening as it does. So it's a hurricane now. It should become a tropical storm by the end of the day. And it's going to continue to weaken as it approaches the islands over the next 24, 36 hours or so. So what we expect to see here, especially here in Oahu, it's really the chances of any wind impacts are low. At this point, unless there's a big drastic change in the track or anything like that, there should be really no significant wind impacts. So that's the good news. Stay tuned and keep on watching your favorite media outlet or the National Weather Service for the latest updates. One of the biggest impacts that we have out there is the surf. It's already increasing. We're watching some buoys that we have near shore, and we're seeing the rises in them now. We had a high surf advisory out. We upgraded that to a high surf warning. So a warning means that surf in excess of 15 feet, and that's on the east-facing shore. So we should see that climbing up through the day, peaking late tonight and tomorrow on all islands, and then decreasing on Wednesday. Since the system is moving from east to west, you'll see the surf decrease first on Big Island and last on Kauai. So there'll be a general downward trend, but we do have a high surf warning out through Wednesday afternoon. And the only other impact out there would be the potential for some flooding. Fortunately, it does look like the largest impacts on this system will be confined near and just to the north of its center. And since it's passing to the north of us, the flood threat here is actually quite low. We will still see some periods of some heavy showers as it passes by, say, for Oahu, it'd be more late Tuesday night. Big Island Maui a little bit earlier than that. And Wednesday night, should be some lingering heavy shower activity, but we don't see a lot of organized moisture that would bring a widespread flooding concern.
So what is the general weather outlook for the rest of the week?
Once Fausto passes by, we expect to return to fairly typical trade wind weather by Thursday. So we really shouldn't see much in terms of impacts by Thursday. It should all be gone. After that, we're looking a little bit farther out. As if everyone's watching, there's another hurricane a lot farther out in the East Pacific, a couple thousand miles away in Genevieve. That doesn't look like it'll be a factor for our weather. If it would, it'd be roughly a week or so away. But right now, it doesn't look like it will be much of an impact. But we're really ramping up into the beginning of the peak of our hurricane season, and the activity is really starting to increase across the Central and Eastern Pacific. So hurricane season lasts through November, so it's a good time to review your preparedness out there.